You probably don't want to hear this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. You don't know how to be quiet. It's a harsh reality, but it's the reality of a lot more people than we actually think. You see, nowadays with modern tech and everything going on, we have people we can interact with at the touch of a finger, music we can listen to at the touch of a button, and endless entertainment that we can enjoy at the swipe of that same finger. Ladies and gentlemen, it has never been more easier to fragment our ability to think deeply, our ability to pay attention, and our ability to be silent. So many things and so many benefits come from silence. It's actually crazy. Robert Greene from the 48 Laws of Power explicitly states that human interaction can facilitate many great things. But the one thing that human interaction cannot facilitate is deep thought, inner stillness. And with human interaction and constant bickering, constant talking, constant shallow processes and thoughts, we're unable to actually understand ourselves. He also goes on to talk about the greatest thinkers, and I want you to think about this. The greatest thinkers were born in prisons, not physically but metaphorically, places where they had nothing to do but think. And now you're probably asking, well, what good is just sitting there on my ass thinking gonna do for me? The truth is, that's not all they did, and that's not all you would be doing. You see, a lot of action happens in inaction. Caesar the Great, Napoleon, all the great figures in history that you can think about actually sat and thought and contemplated. They thought long term and not just short term. And that's what an inability to sit in silence does to you. You never or you rarely think long term. You always think about the next great thing that's going to happen to you. Because the truth is, you're a dopamine junkie, right? The only thing you care about is what is going to please you in the present moment or the next day and so forth. You always think short term and you never think for yourself, where am I going to be in a certain timeline? What can I do to plan ahead? And sure, you can tell yourself, yeah, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. But let's be real. That's just wishful thinking. You're not planning ahead. You're not that ambitious. And you're not capable of producing anything above shallow level thought. It's kind of sad. But with that being said, it's not irreversible, right? And so while your brain is warped to only consume short-term things, you can force it to actually do long-term things. You need to embrace silence because in silence, that's the only way you're going to find true peace and true actual solutions to your problems. You're never going to find the solutions through your problems to 1 to 2 minute level thinking. You have to truly think about it. Truly comprehend the depth of your problems. Do you seriously think that you're going to come to a solution in just a matter of minutes? You're going to need at least half an hour of silence just to think about what you're going to do to go about your problems. You're unable to think that deeply now because social media and constant human interaction and absence of silence has just grabbed you. You are under the chokehold of constant dopamine searching that you're unable to actually think for yourself. You don't know how to think deeply. That's the problem. You need to step back and realize, God damn, I've had so much human interaction around me. I'm constantly stimulated. As soon as I wake up, I open my phone to social media. Right before I go to bed, I'm scrolling through social media. Throughout the day, I'm constantly interacting with other humans. You're actually more detached than you are attached. And that's ironic. So you'd think that the people that are the most active on social media are the most connected, but it's quite the opposite. And there's much research to back that up. You need to learn to be quiet, and you need to learn to embrace that inner you. Utilize your brain. You're not your brain. Your brain is a tool. Learn to use it. You're not that dopamine junkie. You're a person of thought, a person far more capable than shallow level thinking. You're a person that knows how to use their brain and use it as a tool. Now, if there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's that you are far more capable than you think. Your ability to produce thought with an immense sense of depth, it's there, it exists. But that's only if you're capable of being able to sit down and think. Slow down. You have time, but that just means you have to use it wisely. Now, are you going to sit here and presume that none of this matters and that you have time, that you can scroll and waste whatever time you have left? Or are you actually going to start finding action in inaction? Finding action inside inaction? Stepping back, thinking about your next move, and then going from there. Is that what you're going to do? Because if so, that's what you should be doing. Now, I'm going to leave you off with this because there's an immense amount of sound right now, from trains to dogs barking, and it's a whole mess. Learn to sit in silence. Piece of paper, pencil, 30 minutes, no distractions, no people, no voices, no music, just you and your thoughts alone. Abstract thought. Sit down, think, and write. Write about solutions to your problems, whatever's going on through your head, what has caught you in a trance these past couple of days, just anything. Think in silence, move in silence, and be in silence.